Hello, everybody. I just realized that you all don't see when I come off of mute. So the delay in anticipation there was, or the anticipation, the delay causing the anticipation, the who's poison. It was on my end exclusively. None of you got any of that. Not a single person got any of that. Hello! There we go. This is a little bit more pizzazz. My name is Krillin. I play video games a lot of the times. I stream them some of the times. That's what we're doing tonight. We're playing I don't want to say my favorite video game, which is weird. Like, I don't... It's a strange thing to hesitate to call a game that you've played many hours of not your favorite video game. But it's definitely up there. Boy, howdy, is it really good. We're going to play some Path of Exile. We got to get to level 50 today. So that's what we're going to do. Shout out to all of my YouTube viewers. How are you? Thank you for viewing this video, wherein I play a character in the Settlers / Necro League. Come join us on Twitch TV / Krillin fan, Krillin _ fan. I am currently updating all of my all of my videos to YouTube as an archival source, and some of them are getting viewers, which is awesome. I do need to mention at the start of streams now, because I utilize them on all of my streams, the music that you are listening to is provided by ocremix.org, streamed through rainwave.cc. Their music is free to use as long as you give them a little shout out, which I do with the little thing in the bottom right hand corner, the updating that shows you what song is playing. But I also like to call them out at the beginning as well, just to make sure, because they're awesome people. Feel free to use them on your own videos, or just in your own leisure time, or in your non-leisure time. Use them while working. Thousands of hours in Overwatch, not even close to your favorite video game. Yeah, but Overwatch got bad. Well, first Overwatch shot itself in the face, and then it made a crummier, zombified version of itself that nobody wanted and nobody liked. Ostensibly because they were going to add a game mode that a few people would have been interested in, but they knew they were never actually going to be able to add that game mode, and then they didn't add that game mode, and then they gave up on the esports thing, which they actually had a decent esports league for a while. I gotta be honest, the decisions behind Overwatch are a comedy of errors. An Ubisoft level comedy of errors. Scared the heck out of you. What scared the heck out of you? The Overwatch change? Yeah, that makes sense. Got a scary Monster Energy drink ad. Well, the only Monster Energy drink that's worth drinking, if you have to drink a Monster, which you absolutely shouldn't, are the green ones, the sugar-free green ones, because they taste like a green Jolly Rancher and they're delicious. I'm not sure. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't really drink caffeine, so it's a strange ad to be on my channel. And again, I don't have choices. Green Jolly Ranchers are the worst one. What are you talking about? How are all of your takes so ice cold? I've never met a person that I liked so much who is so consistently wrong. Anything new in video game news? Watermelon is also a delicious flavor. What is wrong with you people? There was the demo of a game that I tried earlier today, called Into the Grid. Awesome little roguelike deck builder. Very enjoyable. Banana runts. Okay, banana runts are incredibly awful. Blue flavor is the only good flavor. What is blue flavor? Like blue raspberry, blue razzmatazz? Little blueberry. Personally, strawberry and or cherry are the best flavors, followed by watermelon. All other choices are wrong. Oh, Jolly Ranchers in specific? Yeah, so for Jolly Ranchers in specific, it's watermelon at the top. It's not even a close. There's not even a close second. It's exclusively watermelon. And then it goes to the green one, and then it goes to the cherry one, and then blue raspberry, and then the rest of them. I will admit to saying there isn't a bad Jolly Rancher. All Jolly Ranchers are delicious. Also, welcome in, Mrs. Killer. How's it going? Welcome in, Comrade. Welcome in, Arrow. Welcome in, Bastion. Hello, as we have this discussion about candy. The best candy. Well, that's a tough question. I'm just gonna switch over to the gameplay while I figure this out. Also, because I'm running around in circles. Kit Kat. Kit Kat's good. I think it might be Twix. I suppose I haven't really mentioned what we're doing with the build, because we updated a few things. We'll get to that in just a minute. Your dinner too spicy? That doesn't sound like a thing that's possible. It's like too much money. Hot dogs, nice. Good calls, good calls. Flavors go by color: blue, purple, green, then red and yellow. Yellow is definitely the lowest of flavor colors. I'll agree with that. And Twitch Nirvana. All right. Character, we're still rocking the 3-4 links that we found in that act. That was really cool. We have since grabbed lesser multiple projectiles and sacred wisps. So now when we shoot our wand, it's everywhere. It literally covers the screen, which is awesome. In addition, we're reserving some of our mana poop with Spell Slinger, so we cast our Galvanic Field buff, which means we just shock and do more electric damage. We got our zombies, who are kept alive with our Holy Relic right here. And then we got some Heralds, Ice, and Thunder, along with Frostblink for movement, which should be Flame Dash. I'll probably replace that sooner rather than later. And then last but not least, we've got Clarity giving us a little bit of MP per second, which we don't actually need, but it's nice to have. Caramel and butterscotch candy. So there's a local candy that I had never had until I was incredibly old. And by incredibly old, I mean like in my 30s, which isn't incredibly old, but it's strange to have a candy for the first time. It's called Bit O' Honey. And I am astonished at how much I enjoyed it in my old age. Currently used roasted red pepper pasta with tomato cream sauce. It said to use a pinch of chopped chili pepper and garnish with remaining. You may have used 2/3 of the pepper. Excellent. Sounds delicious. If your face doesn't leak when you're eating your dinner, I don't know if your dinner's hot enough. If you've never tried Bit O' Honey, they're very cheap. They're Tootsie Roll-esque in their no, we'll take rarity over random alts. They're Tootsie Roll-esque in their delivery method and in their price point. You can get a bag of them for like negative $400. They're not very spendy, but they're very good. I remain eternally surprised at how much I enjoyed that silly little candy that I had as late as I did. Old school Mary Jane's? I don't know what that is. I don't know what type of candy that is. But best candy is definitely Twix, maybe Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, as Reese's Peanut Butter Cups remain the elite candy of Halloween. The only reason why Kit Kats, or not Kit Kats, the only reason why Twix wouldn't be higher is because you just don't get many Twix during your trick-or-treatings. Your Dasher picked up your order? Oh, nice. It's peanut butter and molasses. Okay. That could be good. I see nothing wrong with this description. Twix are for everyone. I've been told that as a parent and as an adult, all of your child's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are yours by default. Which I gotta say is kind of messed up. I want Dex on my necklace. We get some talc to soothe the demonic butthole. Did Hat Bastion DoorDash himself some Twix? That's the question. You can't have Twix without having hot girl tummy trouble. Well, that's always a bummer. I was talking to my supervisor during my one-on-one today. And we discussed the best beer that there is, which is Guinness. And she was disappointed because she's like, due to the gluten in it, I can't have Guinness, but Guinness was always my favorite. And I was like, no. Because Guinness is delicious. Bastion, I don't know if Errol's in your Discord. So they may not have got that particular joke. About Guinness? This is not exactly a hot take. I would say, you know, given a room full of people, several of them will be Guinness enjoyers. But I'll take the support nonetheless. Oh yeah, I can do this. I forgot I have an extra damage ability. Ow! I've died. It's okay, we'll make it back. Guinness for strength is true. I know that about Guinness. It's the beer equivalent of spinach. Jack and Coke, a classic. Absolute classic. Hey, Stygian Spires. I need a new, gem, so... And maybe even a new belt. As you can see, this build makes projectiles go all over the effing place, and is very bright. I summon a lot of green, and not money. Oh, do we have Coke robberies going on? You should not steal your Cokes. You should acquire them through reputable sources. Scotch and ice, okay. So there are very few mixed drinks that I won't drink. The biggest one that I will refuse, like I will outright not drink, not because I don't like it, but because I know what happens. I ignored your Gonster statement. I didn't see a Gonster statement. There's alcohol in a Jack and Coke. Was that it? I didn't recognize it. The drink that Krillin will not drink is anything with bourbon in it. Oh, this is really bad. That is incredibly bad. Good lord. Guinness and Monster. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Why would anyone? No person drinks that. Like, there's not a single chance any individual has ever consumed that. Well, we do hate degens from upcountry. Jägermeister, also disgusting. There are, however, a few mixed drinks that Jaeger can go in that are somewhat tolerable. Out at the Renaissance Festival this season, one of the individuals who we don't go with, but we know, and occasionally converse with, discussed that their flask was still filled with Malort, and they were surprised by that. And I was like, you're not actually surprised by that, are you? Because nobody wants to drink that. It's 199 degrees, and you got warm Malort in a flask. That's not going down anyone's. No one's downing that. Downed a half a bottle of Wild Turkey. Oh God. Don't do that. You had a Cosmo in Vegas? Nice. I do enjoy a good Cosmo. I am a sucker for a Long Island iced tea. Drink responsibly, comrade. Drinking any amount of Wild Turkey is irresponsible. That much Wild Turkey is double irresponsible. Life's too short to buy bad booze. One of my favorite Long Islands that I ever had was on the night of my birthday. Not my 21st, a much older birthday. And we went out to a local bar. Right, not a dive bar, but also not like an upscale or fancy bar or anything like that. My birthday was also on like a random Wednesday. Now, I never work on my birthday, and I seldom work on the day after my birthday, so it wasn't really an issue for me to have any alcohol. And so we went out, and it was the year that my driver's license expired. So I had to get a new driver's license, not necessarily in the morning, but relatively soon afterwards. So it just the renewal year. Annoying, but not a big deal. Turns out, if your license is on the end of expiry, which mine was, the bar can't take it after it expires, even if it shows your age. Which doesn't make any sense, because that license told them how old I was and am able to legally drink, and it's now old enough that I need to renew it. So like, what?
You gotta be kidding me.
It was valid at the time, because it rolled over at midnight as it does. Hey, Mr. Guy 10, thank you so much for the follow. We're telling, for some reason we're telling ghost stories. QC, welcome in. So it was still valid at the time, and the bartender's like, I can serve you up until midnight, which I'm like, that's fine. I don't need to. Scott, welcome in. How's it going? How you doing? It was like 10 o'clock, maybe 11. Not a big deal. And so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna get one drink. It's my birthday. I'm gonna get a drink I like. So I'm gonna get I got a Long Island. And I don't know if this bartender was flirting with me or was just being very kind because I was now much older. But he mixed the strongest, most delicious Long Island iced tea that I'd ever had in my life. And after I finished the first one, brought me a second one on the house. Also, we absolutely dumpstered Piety there. That was not a close fight, which was awesome. So I got very tipsy off of 2 ridiculously strong Long Islands on my birthday, and they were very good, and very, very strong. I'm a drunk. You miss my musk. And maybe you sit a few plays out there, Scott. Am I becoming Peebles? This was many years ago, QC. Welcome in. I don't think I'm going to switch to any of these skills. We can pick up Kinetic Blast because it does the thingy. But I'm kind of enjoying Kinetic Bolt. So I'll grab that. We'll put it away. First time Mrs. Killer got drunk was off of strawberry margaritas. Delicious. 1, delicious. 2, understandable. Any of the drinks that don't taste like a drink are always the most dangerous. Wow, that is a terrible one. Well, it's actually a fine one, just not for this build. 29 dex. Attacks, multi-life, cast speed. Yeah. I'm not going to sell this because it might be important. It was, darn it. I'm going to say it might be important for some of my gems. Get the drink with the most alcohol. Yep. That's always been my strategy. Should probably roll one of these so it's like good. Because this one, I corrupted it, and I don't think it does anything. Yeah, the damage penetrating is whatever. Yeah, that one's basically blank. Yeah, here, we'll use this one. You did the crossword today, and one of the answers was Bard. Ha 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 ha. Plugging your phone in. One of the people that I play Lurkana with is a young child. And this young child is the absolute worst about having a charged phone. Which, I mean, and young child's not, it's not like they're 10 or 12 or anything. They're 16. But I don't know. Well, that's not true. I can count on one hand the number of times I've had my phone run out of charge. It's just not something that happens. I don't get it, is what I'm saying. Is Lorcana a card game kind of like that Star Wars Unlimited? I don't know what Star Wars Unlimited is, but it sounds like the Devil's game, and I don't want to be associated. This is a God-fearing channel. Okay, that's definitely not true. Oblivion, but play a bard. No. Also, is there even a music skill in that game? I don't think there is. Which is good, because playing music isn't a skill. I know too many musicians, which is why that joke is funny to me alone. I don't think there's any actual drama about Star Wars Unlimited QC. I'm just giving my friend the business, much like my musician friends. I do. I know a teacher of musicians. Well, a musician teacher. Both? Look, I've had a lot of Long Island iced teas. Ow. You looked up from your game because you recognized the song. Excellent. Comrade's not a musician, but an audio engineer. Yeah, that counts.
Remember, Dominus, what goes up must come down.
What level am I anyway? 36. We got 14 levels to go. We're doing it. Although this build that I basically made up and have just taken damage nodes feels really strong. So maybe we play a little bit longer than level 50 is where that's going. I'm getting the worst lanterns in the world. We're getting no extra bonus loot at all. I keep wondering what the giant rune above my head is because I haven't seen it before. And then I realized that it's a cosmetic that I got this league. So of course I haven't seen it before. I've literally never used it. It's also giant. I'm not sure if everyone's noticing this, but it's basically the size of half my screen. And now it's tiny because it goes away when you level up. Isn't that fun? What a cool cosmetic, right? Any 100% speedruns, well, speedruns of 100% are antithetical statements. Any 100% completions will be provided after you 100% Final Fantasy X, which you promised us 4 decades ago. Spend 10,000 years, QC. Give the fans what they want. How's your kitty doing anyway? Which? Comes out this week. Nice. There's so many sweet RPGs that came out this year. Like 2024 has been a banger year for RPGs. Lots of Castlevania games weren't good, comrade. Super clingy, typing with one hand because she has your nails dug in your other. Oh, well, at least you know she trusts you. Thanks for the Lord, comrade. You'll have to move on to the Dominus collection. Hopefully you don't have the same controller issues that I did. Ooh, free Chaos Orbs. Nice. Such a... the witch's lines are so great. Hey, this water smells horrible. Let's go find out where it's from. I can replace my chess piece. It's currently not carrying the 4-link weapon or attack skill. Oh, that was the wrong one. Boo! No, I don't want to die. A long run back here. Pat, how was your first day back to work? Hopefully not too stressful. Misery. Well, you know what they say, misery loves company. There's a song about it and everything. 26 phone calls? That's so many. This one is the zombies, which it's definitely moved away from. I think this is still better. Gross and bad. Those are better.
I'm watching you.
That's why everybody loves Arrow. Fair. Did you try unplugging the phone? That's a good idea. Passion, let me know if unplugging the phone works. Five or four? I think we're still on 4. Yep. Did you try turning it off and not turning it back on? This is so many monsters. It's like map level monster Dead City. How was my first day back to work? So the last time I had a lengthy vacation was in August. And going back to work after Gen Con is always interesting. Because I never remember what my job is. Like, I know conceptually what my job is, but I don't know how to do any of the things that are my job. Oh, hey, we found Flame Dash. Nice. Where is it? There it is. Frost Blink. Oop. Yeah, that worked. Look, I can blink 3 times now. Isn't that fun? I email spreadsheets to people who get paid a lot more than I do. Oh, the IT crowd? Nice. How good is the IT crowd? Right? How the heck do you land you an emailing spreadsheets job? Well, I've worked at the job I'm in for probably over 20 years. That's a good start. Or not the job I'm in. I've worked at the company I'm in for at least 20 years, or nearly 20 years this month. I always said yes whenever there was a thing to do. Not because I wanted to show initiative or anything, because God, no, I don't have any of that. Mostly because I was bored out of my mind. And doing something new kept the old noodle from slowly driving me insane. I have not worked at my same company my entire life. I worked at one other job. This was my second job. But that was I worked at the previous place for 5 years and this place ever since. I've only ever had 2 employers, but I've had many jobs. Because one of the things that I did at this position, like I said, I took a lot of opportunities and just kept grabbing whatever they would offer. And that was helpful. I also learn really quickly, which is a big benefit. PC's only had 4. Hat's had a bajillion. Twitch will be your last one, though. Well, here's hoping. No, staying at one position is not what you're supposed to do. In case anybody's wondering, you are supposed to leave companies. I think it's like every 2 or 3 years. Mostly they say if you get comfortable, then you gotta move on. If you're looking to advance as much as you possibly can. If you want to maximize that income / benefits / all that other stuff. 5 years? That sounds right. I know there's a number. I also know that I have ignored the absolute heck out of it. And I probably should, but hey, here we are now. Entertain us. This wand is so far away, but it's also so far away. I should probably use this single gem cutter's prism on kinetic bolt, right? Boop. Boom. 19 more to go. 13 years is forever. You've barely been alive that long. That's not true. I will admit, every time you and your Discord tell me how old you all are, it turns me into Matt Damon.
What is it, exile?
But these things happen. Also, you're not that young. All these gems. Oh, that one's not bad. Yeah, you know, there's the gif of Matt Damon getting old. Mrs. Killer 33, nice. It's good age. I remember being 33.
You be careful.
I am, in fact, an old man. I don't know if the moving every 5 years counts for teachers. It might. It's been 84 years since Errol was 33. I don't know if that's true. There's a lot of fibbing going on in my channel this evening. I'm not sure why. I suppose teachers don't really need to min-max their benefits and salary because they just make so much money out the gate that any of the tricks that us lower class plebs have to utilize just aren't necessary. Yeah, they've got all that fat cat teacher money. That's why I urge all of you to vote against any raise for school teachers. They make too much money as it is. They make too much money, and they're treated too well. And that's you know, it's a shame, really. They haven't earned the respect that society gives them. Ow! Who is hitting me and why? It's very weird, but because your job has nothing to do with teachers. I know an alarming amount of teachers. Like, unironically, I have no idea why my friend group has so many teachers in it. You wanted to be a teacher when you were younger. What changed? Did you feel bad when you saw how much money they make and you were like, you know what? I don't want to be that greedy. Can't deal with the kids? Well, the kids are the worst part of teaching, and arguably the best part, from what I understand.
There's so many trap spirits in this place.
One of these mobs is using a grappling hook and pulling me in, and I dislike it. You wanted to be a lot of things when you grew up? Yeah, same. Mostly I wanted to be an astronaut. You were in college for one semester for being a math teacher, and the one class included shadowing. Switched majors after that. Got out early. That's for the best. Ooh, civil engineer. Nice. That's a good gig. You can build bridges and parks. And parks. I'm sure that bus stops, probably. Parks and recreation. Bus stops aren't recreation. You work for an air conditioning company? Nice. You know what? It's not going to get any colder, so good job to be in. Targets? Do civil engineers build targets? In Arizona? Oof. I keep forgetting that you live in Arizona. Are you a snowbird? I don't like whatever mob type this is because they hit like a freight train. And I don't have the damage to just obliterate them. They die quickly, but not quickly enough. Chemical engineers make bombs. Civil engineers make targets. What? You and QCOC should be banned from the channel? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Not banned? Banned? I don't know what you mean. That's the wrong colors for the type of helmet that I need. So we'll just leave that. Oh, I got a tattoo. I don't have enough strength to turn my strength off, so we won't be utilizing that tattoo just yet.
So this is
TCOX majors went from architect to math teacher. So you went from math to actuary, which is math, and then you finally ended up in accounting, which is math. You said you switched majors a bunch, but all you did was pick different branches or different applications for math. Architect includes some doodling too. Yeah, that's fair. Don't you just use AutoCAD though? I remember in high school we had an AutoCAD class. Greatest class ever. I really think it primed my love for The Sims. Was playing with AutoCAD. I see Mrs. Killer feels the same way. It was just The Sims minus any of the simulation parts. It was a great class. The Sims minus the math. There's not a lot of math in The Sims though, so what do you mean minus math? Grab that, and then I'm going to need some life nodes, so we're going to go down here and other places to get things. The Sims is AutoCAD without the math. Yes, exactly. Could probably grab those boots. Wanderlust could only be utilized for so very long. We're sort of reaching that threshold. I always start out with such a nice Sims house, you know, well designed and whatnot. And then at some point, I just attach the world's ugliest basement to it, wherein I end up putting all of the skilling objects. So it's got a woodworking bench and a recycler and a drink mixing station, and it's like, maybe we could do something better than that, but I never do. Good grief, that thing hits hard. I do not need to kill it, so I won't. I'll give 1 Krillin point to anybody who can tell me what's going on in this fight right now.
That's what you get for
Well,
losing your temper.
Shirley and Errol were both wrong because I immediately died after they said that. Bastion was correct, but that wasn't what was going on in that fight. That was what was happening. I did win, so saying I'm losing isn't correct either. Feels like this Krillin point is going to go unrewarded. Boots. Oh, with life on them. Okay. Probably want to wait and use that on a like a helm that I'm going to utilize though. Armor, cold resistance, armor, helmet, spells, other armor. Minions have life. Nah. All right, we'll just throw this on there. See what we got. Ooh, it's bad. No, 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 no. Did we remember to get the Crystal Veins waypoint? Always the most important question. It's a lot harder to not, since you don't have to click the waypoint anymore. But as you can, well, you can't see the size of the map because this is a fresh version of it. But missing this waypoint is brutal. Absolutely miserable. Actually, let's take the rarity. Might get a decent or something. A decent unique or something. What was I looking for? Or something I needed. There we go. I care nothing for your past. Oh, we can leave. We did it. We won the fight, everybody. Who doesn't enjoy waiting a fight? Much better than the alternative. You have to run back so far when you die. Steal your Betty. Oh, wow. I just obliterated that guy. Sure. Seems fun. Seems fun. I think the bull centaurs have joined me. I appreciate that. That's very kind of them. Just goes to show you, sometimes violence isn't the only answer. Every now and then, convincing other people to do violence on your behalf is the answer. Let's hear it for violence. Shoutouts. Shoutouts to my boy. Violence. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Oh, I just realized I shatter monsters so they don't convert sometimes. Ooh. Look at that. That was a pack of 4 monsters. Only one of them joined me. Being robbed. Being robbed in live, real-time video gameplay. Right now. I really like this skill. Kinetic Bolt. I might have to try it during next league. Next proper league, that is. Not even close. Possessed with the ideal of victory. Does everybody remember Merivale from Act 1, the Siren? She's the last boss of Act 1. This is her husband. This is Duresso. He was a gladiator. You may have been able to deduce that by the environments that we were just in, and any of his dialogue that I didn't talk over / repeat. He's been dead for a while. But Merivale's been waiting for him in Act 1 this whole time. She's crazy. And wasn't always a siren. She was a real person. She's dead now, too, so I like to think that I'm the good guy here. What? That's not what that. This robe is actually good. 54 life. Chaos resistance is whatever, but you'll be remembered. Quantity over rarity. Frogs. Killer frogs. How many frogs do you think you could beat in a fair fight? At what number of frogs do you feel like they would ultimately overwhelm you? European. Look at all these sweet lantern mods I have. Let's say they're, you know, they're bigger than average frogs. They're about the size of an adult male's closed fist. So, you know, what is that? 3 inches by 3 inches? $807. Excellent. That's a really good number. I mean, there's definitely a point at which the sheer volume of frogs popping into you is going to take you down. You're not indestructible. Hey, look, everybody, it's Piety. We killed her earlier. She looks a little different now. These are among the worst placements for those chaos orbs that she summons. Ow! She's dead now.
It seems I've underestimated Pansy. Good. I like surprises.
Though to be fair, she was dead before too. Oh, I should play Kamehameha Wave again. To be fair. I can't see where her books are. My stupid attack covers so much of the screen, I don't know where I'm supposed to stand. Path of Exile, baby! Oh, I think I'm safe over here. We did it. We found a spot. Well, how many frogs do you think you could take out, QC? It's an important question. And the frogs are never ending. You're not going to win. You can't win. Much like Project Zomboid. This is how you die. Is it int that I'm missing? It might be. Well, maybe not anymore. Hold on. It is. Oh, is this one better than the other one? Probably not. I think we might drop the zombie cluster. We're not really summoning them. They're not really necessary. I don't really want to have to worry about them. All right. Ooh, I'm about to level. I don't use spells. I do kind of want those gloves, though. So I'm gonna grab them. Maybe we can craft something on them. You want those gloves as well? They're good gloves. They're good gloves, Bront. XG3, Extreme G Racing. Raise your hand if you've ever played XG3 before. Hey, these gloves are actually pretty decent. We'll be utilizing them. This chest piece is not good. I can't use this. That's bad. 45 with some mana on it. It's a little bit better. But not enough. That's not better. That's not better. We're going to keep those. Okay. New gloves. Pink. Our current robe is actually pretty decent, so I don't even think we're going to bother. Just put those away in case I need them for later. And yeah, let's go kill Dominus. Not Dominus. Malachi. We already killed Dominus. I kill so many people I forget their names. Surely you all know how that goes. Ding. And this isn't fair. I don't have a lot of chaos resist because it's Act 5. Ooh. Easy peasy. Kill me! I don't think she's gonna be okay, team. Bye, bye, Piety. Are you gonna teleport over so I can blow up that heart, or what? Well, that's just not fair. This heart is dead, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, that was weird. That's very strange. Is he... Am I phasing him too quickly? What is going on? I know he has to finish his attack sequence, because they always do, but like... There you go. Are you so in love with death? Maybe the shield just isn't rendering? It could be. Or, as it were, unrendering. Yeah, it takes too long for your portal to appear, Malachi. I'm just gonna leave. Sorry about your horrible death. I lied. I'm not really sorry about that. That guy's a jerk.
Shall be rewarded.
Chain or greater multiple projectiles? It's probably greater multiple projectiles, right? Chouse Golem, Ice Golem, so many golems. Boom, we did it. All right. What level are we? 43, 7 levels to go. We got an hour left in the stream. Can we do it? Place your bets now. It'll be hard. I'll have to really focus, buckle down, and do like 5 zones, but I think we can get there. Do you have any green on that? I don't. I don't really think I have any spare green over there either. We could probably do something like this. Here, just keep leveling LMP in case we need it for a thing. We're gonna go ascend just to make it a little bit quicker. And I wasn't really sure which ascension that I wanted to go with. We could go with Occultist or we could go with Elementalist. Both are pretty available to us. We're 10 levels above where we need to be in here. Okay. We got Ice Bro now. We do love Ice Bro. Does this seem like it's increasing the number of projectiles enough to compensate for the DPS loss? I don't think it is. I honestly think we can stick with LMP. Like, realistically, this is a similar amount of hits. Yeah, okay. Choice made. The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Such resilience. Empires are forged in stone and fire.
Empires are forged in stone and fire. The one gem I think I would like more than even LMP would be returning projectiles, but I don't know if I'd want to drop lesser multiple just because of the sheer volume of stuff we put on the screen at the moment. Makes it very easy to clear packs. That's not the right one. Gross. Probably this way, but not 100%. Nope. Okay. Bit of a strange one. Ooh, Pink Poppy's in town. Nice. I don't think I will be able to see Pink Poppy based on geography. But maybe someday. Aha, traps. A surefire sign that I'm going the right direction. Unless your DM's a jerk. You're gonna play Beyblades? That's hilarious. They've been playing Beyblades on Desert Bus, and they have been having an absolute blast with it, so that's awesome. No, they have. They've on Night Watch, the shift that's going on right now. They've had their annual Beyblades ripoff. You've not been watching? Well, that's a shame. They've got a tournament bracket and everything. One of the drivers, Ian, basically went all in and tracked down and built a fully custom bay.
You were born for this. Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
Yeah, Rachel Weeks. It's not the style of like contemporary Beyblades, so it was definitely a disadvantage. But it was super awesome that she was using the one she had from when she was a kid. Mitch got you Beyblades for Christmas and you haven't had anyone to play with? Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. Hopefully you and Pink Poppy are able to enjoy letting it rip. Oh no, the floor is lava. I will stand here where the floor is not lava. When Krillin was a young lad, I apparently had the progenitors to Beyblades, which were called Spinges. Made by the very same company that makes Beyblades. And I thought that was super cool. I'm like, oh, it's the same place. They just remarketed or rebranded, which is awesome. Because Spinges were sweet. The little launcher for Spinges was a little bit, well, janky is the word I'm going to use. It wasn't the best launcher in the world. Got the job done. But if you, like, over-twisted it too many times, it would break. The spring inside would break. Which everyone over-twists it, you know, within the first 20 uses. So I think the Ripcord evolution was a good one. With open jaws. Transform a skill gem to a random transfigured skill gem of the same color. You know what? That's actually just going to be really bad. So we're going to add more quality to our current skill gem, Kinetic Bolt. All right. So the choice, we can be an occultist. And what we will do with that is we will get Profane Bloom. Which is a very useful skill for clearing. You can read it. Cursed enemies me or my minions kill have a 50% chance to explode, dealing 1/4 of their damage. Their maximum life is chaos damage. So what we do in that case is we'd put something like Mark on Hit, which would make it so every time we hit with our wand, which is every time we hit with our attack, it curses them. And so basically everything we kill has a 50% chance to explode. Alternatively, we can go Elementalist, where we can get Liege of the Primordial, which is 100% increased buffs granted by my golems. Summoned golems are resummoned 4 seconds after being killed. This is super good because your golems, if you don't invest in them, die quite frequently. And then +1 to the maximum number of our golems. So this turns our Ice Bro 100% increased chance on the buff, turns the 22 into 44 crit strike and 44% accuracy, which is super good. And then we get a second golem on top of that. So then we can pick one that either gives us like physical damage reduction or just flat damage or something like that. So those are the two directions we can go with it. We can go make everything explode, or we can go 2 super strong buffs. I will let chat decide, because it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Even if I were going to play this character until maps, it probably wouldn't make a terrible amount of difference. Because we could, 1, you can change your ascendancy, and 2, I can, we can switch it around. Or we can make either one of them work. So we can make things explode. Then we're probably going to take something like Forbidden Power, which gives us more damage with our frenzy charges, or our power charges, in addition to more power charges. Then we would take something defensive like either Vile Bastion, or we could go with the cold damage and convert all of our kinetic blast damage into cold. But we'd probably take Profane Bloom, Forbidden Power, Vile Bastion, and then likely Unholy Authority. Unholy Authority would allow us to not only mark our mobs for the free explosions, it would allow us to apply a second curse on top of it, so we could get something like Punishment or Elemental Weakness or whatnot, and just do more damage or lower them. So, exploding? Alright, exploding it is. Occultist, for the longest time, was one of the most default ascendancies, just because of the power of Profane Bloom and previously the power of Vile Bastion. Vile Bastion is still very good. As you can see, regenerating 40 energy shield per second is quite a bit. Regenerating 2% of your energy shield for each enemy you've killed, up to 10%, so that's 5 enemies that you have to kill, not very hard, is really good. And then you get Stun Immune, which Stun Immune is super good. Previously, it also gave you just like a bunch of flat energy shield. It was obscene as far as a node goes. But the defensive power of Vile Bastion plus the power of Profane Bloom just made it like, why wouldn't you play this class? But now we're going to go with power charges, and we're going to make things explode. That does mean I think I have to go to the library. Normally, I don't go to the library. But I think I will here. Just to pick up... just to pick up my mark on hit gem. And, mark. Because right now, I can't mark anything. Right now, I am not cursing anything, so I took a talent that doesn't do a thing. Well, that's not true. It also has the, it also has the flat. We just get more energy shield. So this is a quest that I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure I've done this quest on stream. That's the Trial of Ascendancy. It's not technically the wrong direction, just the wrong area. I want to say I have not. Wow, what an awesome zone. This was a quest that once upon a time was mandatory, just because the capability of buying your gems made it super, super good. They added in Act 6 the boat lady who lets you buy gems from her. So this is Siosa. We got to go find his book. But the boat lady lets us buy gems in the like 2 acts from now, so it really doesn't require a lot of extra work to go through. Whereas this is a whole 2 zones, and it's very slow, so you don't do it. Wait, is that a... Yes. I don't see the Stygian Tower, though. Oh, there it is. I guess I can't be mad when there's a Stygian Spire. as those are belts and jewels. Let me just hit me with the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Do not appreciate. 0 out of 10. What's this loose candle? Oh, it's the way downstairs. I actually have to go back up because I did not realize this is a separate zone. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we'll get a unique 800% increased rarity is a lot. One of the other reasons you skip this quest is because you almost have to clear this entire second zone. Find the 4 pages. The way the zone generates is it puts them in nearly opposite corners. Not always, but very frustrating the amount of distance that you have to travel to gather 4 pages. Find the 3 remaining golden pages. Ooh, alchemy. There's another one. The other 2 are probably way to the right. We'll pop up here just real quick. Giant is not bigger than my current one. Oh, I forgot we got tinctures. Oh, I was gonna play a tincture build. Now I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to. Not like super sad, just a little sad. Just a tidbit. Fire penetration, cold, lightning, burning, blasphemy, swift, affliction, archmage. Which one's pinpoint again? Supports projectile spells. I'm not using spells. I guess we'll grab energy leech support. But we want mark on hit. Is that not a support? Sure ain't. Wait, do they not? Does he not sell mark on hit? I guess there's a chance. Hold on. Oh, no. Requires level 38. I am going to be very... It can drop anywhere. We can turn in some random things. The duelist. Otherwise, we would get it. We only get it as a duelist? That can't possibly be the case. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Okay, well. Take damage from projectiles, causes it to split. It's probably that one. Alternatively, it can be Poacher's Mark. I think I like Poacher's Mark the most. Endurance charges, and then I think it's Assassin's Mark gives us power charges. I don't really need power charges. Explain. So, one of the support gems that apparently I can't buy is called Mark on Hit. What it does is apply one of these specific, if you read Sniper's Mark here, it's a spell curse mark. It applies one of these curses every time I hit something. Therefore, I don't have to cast the skill manually. It just happens whenever I hit. So my Ascendancy will trigger without any input from me. Very good. That gem I can't buy from this, which is bad. It's bad that I can't do that. So that means I'm going to have to just grab whichever mark I'm going to use. It's going to be this one, I feel. In fact, I'll just do that now. And then I'm going to have to use a manual curse in the interim. So I'm just going to put a curse on my bar and I'm going to cast it into packs. It'll be a little bit slower, but until I can automate this, I definitely don't want to be casting it manually, because curses are fine to cast because they're an area, so it hits everything in that area. Mark targets a single person, which is fine when you're shooting or when you're hitting. I can't get Tornado either. This game is a prison. Since it hits an area, we can use it to clear a full pack, but if I'm triggering a mark on one single mob and only 50% of that time, 50% of the time is that mob exploding, that's not worth my time. My level is, I don't know, hold on. I gotta figure out which curse that I'm gonna use. It's probably just something like Enfeeble. Make them do less damage, which makes the most sense. Plus, I don't have that much dexterity right now. Alternatively, we could go something like Temp Chains. Which just lowers their action, which is good. The curses that I get for strength, I just can't utilize, so that's not really purposeful. Enfeeble's probably the easiest one to utilize for me right now, so we'll buy it. And then I'm gonna go openly weep. Is there anybody? No. Maybe. We do want returning projectiles. I don't know if it's better than added cold damage. I'm gonna grab it and we'll try. I want to see what it looks like. That might be worthwhile. Rigid bond. Oh, link. Links. Level. Hey, never mind. I can buy Mark on Hit. Everything's fine. The game's great. I'm level 43. Best game ever made. 11 out of 10. Remove the gems. 4 sock, 10. Oh, that's so many. How many do I have? I have 8. I can probably get a 4. Do I need a 4 or is a 3 fine? A 3 is probably fine. All right, we're taking that. I do need 2 greens. This is evasion. Okay, there we go. And then we just need to link them. There we go. All right, so Mark on Hit. Poacher's Mark. And then clarity, I guess. And then we're gonna put returning projectiles in here just to see how that works out. And then drop greater golem in. Move this. And then I think that's good. Okay. Everything's fine. We're all fine. How are you? Belt, bad. Gem, increase attack speed if I've dealt a critical with mana. This one's got 16 dex, so it's not better. Is this good? No. I can't sell you. Can we sell to Faustus? We can't. Good. No. 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 All right. Those are all sold. We do have a black market. What do you think we should buy? A shield, probably? If he has one? Random energy shield. 419 gold. Boom. What'd we get? Not super great. I'll roll again. Boom. That's much worse. One more roll. Boom. These are not getting better, by the way. These are going down in quality substantially. One more. Regenerate life, reflect. No, these are also. How are all these so terrible? All right, moving on. Anything else we feel like we should upgrade? We could buy a wand. Let's try one wand. All right, let's try another wand. Hopefully this one can be. Okay, let's try a final wand. All right, we got a rare. Ooh. 31 to 56 adds damage to attacks, adds cold damage. We got some maximum regen. Ooh, this is much better. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. I want to sell this. Just making sure none of these are worth my time, and they really are not. I need a... Do I even need a green? Yeah. I need a green. Not that gem. Nailed it. Flame Dash. Summon Ice Golem. And then... I can put Energy Leech on there, but I want something like... Minion Life? Probably. Just want to try and keep the little buddy alive. Minion Life, I think, is Act 2. Anybody know for certain? I could actually drop Clarity as well. Clarity's off. Down there. We got 30 minutes to get 7 levels. We spend an alarming amount of time just buying gems. But now we make monsters explode when we punch them. We also get frenzy charges from that, and we also get power charges from basically everything else, so... Oh, I see it! The returning projectiles. It took me a moment to process them. I think that's probably better than cold damage. Not as cool, but cool. Crack myself up. The thing I need now is duration on power charges. To a lesser extent, duration on frenzy charges. Just any duration would be good. Oh. Oh, okay. That works. Nice.
I am going to show them how right they are to fail.
Now we get my favorite part of the witch's voice lines, where we go on our revenge tour. Between Poacher's Mark and my Leech, I really shouldn't ever run out of mana. But clearly we are. Ding! That's 44. We got 6 levels. Can we make it in... How many minutes do we have left? Can we make it in the next half hour? Get your bets in now. Thank you, Shirley.
Is that all? I expected so much more. Seems there's a rebellion on. How quaint.
Yay! Maximum life. We won't die as much now, theoretically. Where's my LMP? Did I move those somewhere? Oh no, added cold was what I switched out. It's fine. Maybe I switch. Let's drop LMP and let's put cold back in. Oh, a ring? We could use a ring. Yeah, yeah, we could use a ring. This one's 14%. Okay. Okay, it's also awful. Bad news, us. Good attack speed. Nothing else we need, unfortunately. No, also bad. Let's build. Well, this one's not terrible. I would have been using it if we hadn't just got this Fonz. This is probably an upgrade over my current chest piece. Well, it definitely is. The issue is 59 strength is not something I have. Got 34, so I need 20. For the love of everything that's good and holy. Is there somewhere we're gonna get 20 STR easily? We can get 10 here. And we can get 30 there. So the answer is no. No, we really can't find the strength to open. It's really quite good, though. I'm going to hold on to it, and maybe we can find something to make it work. You know what? I think we stick with the I think we stick with this. We don't add a we don't need the extra projectiles because of the sheer number of projectiles the wisps and the skill gem itself utilize. Ow! I didn't even get an opportunity to interact with that. I was stunned and murdered. The rudeness of it all. Yeah, we could take this build like Chaos Inoculation, probably. Turn all of our health into Energy Shield. Well, not technically. All we do is eliminate our health, but we get a different... Then we get 5 utility flasks instead of 4. Oh yeah, I switched off of Crossblink, so I have 3 blinks now. Hooray! Excuse me. Let's go see how this non-LMP build works against a boss. It should logically work better. Yeah, that worked all right. Or Tukuhama, huh? I don't need to kill you. You'll probably drop a tattoo, which might be good, but it also might kill me and make me run all the way back through this map. So I'm going to ignore you. Bye. Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Things like that do not help us reach maximum level. And by max level, I mean level 50. Skip a fashion drop. What are you talking about? I am gonna do that. So if I die again... Oh, tattoos aren't fashion. They're modifiers to my passive skill tree. And they're also incredibly good God. Incredibly random. With the odds of me getting one that I needed being very low. Spawn the lesser shrine, sure.
These people have no idea their time is almost up.
$45. Grab another life point. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna try that sentence again. Even though I didn't botch anything, I was going to immediately after saying we're cutting. So anyway, we're cutting it very, very close if we're gonna try and hit 50 before the end of the stream. If we don't hit 50, I'll probably just get the next couple levels off screen. Or the next level, depending. And then, of course, I haven't decided whether I'm going to play a different game tomorrow or if I'm going to just play more Path of Exile. It's tough to say. A different game would probably require more setup. And right now, I'm not doing things that aren't watch Desert Bus for Home. So, setup doesn't really happen. Ice Bro's hanging out, which is nice. My biggest complaint about the lantern is that forgetting to click the lantern is the worst. Sorry they would suffer for exiling me, and I always keep my promises. I love how, despite not needing and probably never using those Chaos Orbs, my tiny monkey brain's like, ooh, Chaos Orb. Crow brain, very strong. How good was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze? Hopefully everybody got a chance to play it. The remake being on a non-Wii U was a good idea. $45? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hit 50. I spent too long putzing around with my skill. That's okay, Shirley. God, meat sacks. I don't need to kill those. Run away. We really need to get you a Switch and Pokemon Home. So you can complete a living dex on Pokemon Home. $46. 4 levels to go. 17 minutes. Hey, Meatsax, no one is ever going to kill you in the campaign. You should not be even able to spawn. Correct. I realize that that doesn't mean a you. Just want to kill the non-meat sack blues in here for their delicious gooey experience. This one plus 31.
Let's start with you, shall we?
I am the Emperor. Pew pew. Oh. I killed his little champion, and he summoned another one. That's funny. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Fire bad. You might be the sword, but you dead. What in damnation have you done? By the muscular golden arse of innocence. This one here, that one there, this one. I was gonna say this is a Metroid tune if ever there was one. This sounds like a Ridley track. Nope, ignoring you. You're not dying. I find that very rude. Ooh, almost do a 5-link. Excuse me. I've got the hiccups. Yeah, that's fine. We got 10 minutes left. Gonna be down to the wire, folks. That's right. The witch walks out to the city on fire, having a riot in which an evil god is corrupting 80% of the citizens. And she's like, this chaos should have been my doing. She's just mad that she wasn't the one who caused it all. The witch is the best character. Not close. And for the longest time, she was actually the best character as well. Should try and roll that. Sure. Yeah, why not? It'd be this one.
You deserve once guitar for freedom.
Okay.
And some assembly. Now, hello.
This is good. Surge storms. Yep, we can just replace that basically straight up. Sell, 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 sell. It's also good. Sell. All right. New armor get. Orb of storms plus added lightning damage. I think we'll stick with, and then arcane surge. I kind of want to put on flame dash. Wherever flame dash is. Doesn't look like I can sport that anywhere. Bit of a bummer. I guess I can put it on lightning golem. That doesn't do much. I don't. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't know if Spellslinger could support. We can put mana bomb on too. Nice. Let's see here. Got a point. I kind of picked all the things that I wanted to pick. Oh, and I can do this. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, shoot. Okay, Clarity goes here. There you go. My, Spellslinger was trying to make me blink every time I attacked with my wand. That would have been alarming. Hilarious. Oh, yeah, I've got a crit flask now. Where'd me go? I'm like an endgame build. Crushed it. What a good map. 5 minutes left. I don't think we're gonna make it, team. I think we did our best, but it's just not on the cards. We got 3 levels. I might hit 48 or 49. But I think we're gonna fall a level short. I'm so sorry for disappointing all of you. Yeah, that's fine. Do. This is very rock-ish. Wait, is there a Stygian spike? No, okay. Ew. So close. I don't know how I didn't die, if I'm perfectly honest. It's alright. We didn't die, and that's what matters. I'm being maimed a lot, and I don't appreciate it. Nope. We are not going to make it, folks. That's okay. We'll kill Kitava. We'll call it there. And then we'll raid out to Desert Bus. In the meantime, of course, as I'm getting furniture thrown at me, which is very, very rude. Oh, I don't have 400 votes. I thought we were above 400. By the way, we only have to get them to half. In the meantime, as I go through this section of the fight and almost die violently, I want to thank everybody for being here with me tonight. We had a really good group. Hopefully everybody had a lot of fun. I know I did. We had Arrow. We had QC. We had Mrs. Killer. We had Shirley. We had Hat Bastion. We had Comrade. We had Scott. I think that's everybody. If I missed anyone, I do apologize. Of course, it's never intentional. It's just that my brain is Swiss cheese. We'll be back tomorrow with some, with something. I don't know what I'll do yet. We might play Cult of the Lamb, as has been recommended. It's real. That's a very real word. I recommend you use it in college papers. Academic papers was the word I was looking for. We might play some more Path of Exile, since I am very much enjoying this this build. We might play something else. We've got Neo, The World Ends With You to play. So that's still on the docket. So it's tough to say. By the way, we did it. We'll let you know in the Discord, of course. Well, no, I won't. I'm not going to let anybody know. You'll find out when the stream happens tomorrow. And if you're very upset by the choice, I'm sorry. In the meantime, I already used that. We can't, in the meantime, a second time. What we can say is that, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. More stream. I thanked everybody. I told y'all what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to sail my boat to Rayclast, which is where I was. I'm just going in circles. I've never had to pay the price for my ambitions until now. You can see my defense. Actually, I'm surprised at the defenses I have. Not great on fire, decent on lightning, pretty good on cold. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Outro screen time. Remember, as always, be excellent to each other time. That never changes. It may get dark outside sometimes, but it's our job to bring the light. Yeah. Have a good night. Enjoy some Desert Bus. Remember, as always, be excellent to each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye!
Is it an effective use of word? No, not necessarily, but we're using it none.